What's up, guys? In this video, it's going to be a quick tutorial and kind of comparison between using the automated Discord buy and sell signals versus having the indicator on your TradingView chart and going off of those signals. They're the same signals. So like if you watch the market updates that we do, the vertical green, vertical red, vertical blue, vertical yellow lines, those signals are what are being sent into the Discord for all these individual cryptos, as well as for the day trades. So I'm going to pull up TradingView and we're going to look at it side by side. So you can see kind of what, like a picture of what these messages are kind of showing us. So let's pull up XRP. All right, we'll go to the daily chart. There we go. All right. And then actually what I'm going to do is just do a side by side. All right, so I'm going to go to the XRP signals. So basically, the individual crypto signals channels, those are long-term / swing trade alerts. The day trades, those are the day trade alerts. All right, so let's go to XRP. Then we got XRP up on our chart here. And I'm going to hide the rest. We don't need to look at those. And so let's look at this latest 8-hour buy now signal. So if I go to the 8-hour chart, that's the key here. So it doesn't mean all right, in 8 hours buy XRP. It's talking about the time frame that the chart is on. So the higher the time frame, the bigger the signal. The smaller the time frame, the less big of a signal it is, because you could have a buy now on a 10-minute and then it could just roll over because it's such a short time frame. That's why zooming out, big picture look, you really get the biggest moves and you make more money that way and less stress instead of really scalping, day trading type of stuff. So let me pull this up. All right, so this is how you would follow it. So we see here today at 11 a.m. the 4-hour buy now signal flash. So if I go to the 4-hour chart, we can see that happened by this vertical blue line. So that was at 11 a.m. We got the vertical blue line. That was the buy now signal. This automatically sent that alert into the XRP signals chat. And then bam, that's what you see. So it's kind of hard to, look at the words here and get a kind of all around picture of what's going on in the charts. But it'll take time, but you'll get used to it. And honestly, I can look in the Discord now and just look at these and kind of already know how the chart's looking. And you'll get there. You'll definitely get there. So we have a 4-hour signal at 11. We got the vertical blue line, so that checks out. 6-hour, we got the vertical blue line, and we got the 6-hour buy now, 2:22 p.m. All right, that checks out. 7-hour chart, we got the 7-hour vertical blue line, so that's why we have the 7-hour buy now. 8-hour chart, we got the 8-hour vertical blue line. That's why we have the 8-hour buy now. So if you see a prepare to buy soon, so if I go to the 7-hour chart, this is what we got, a 7-hour prepare to buy soon. Actually, let me go to the daily since it's right there. So we got an XRP 1-day prepare to buy soon. We got it twice because we got it yesterday at 7 p.m. Then we got it today at 6:43 a.m. You can see that depicted here by the vertical green line. So we got the first prepare to buy soon. And then we got a second prepare to buy soon. We're not buying yet though. We want to wait to the buy now signal or the sell now signal to take action. When I see a prepare to buy soon signal, what that tells me is that price is, selling off right now. So you want to start, because we want to buy when prices are going down. So you're preparing to buy. And then when we get the buy now signal, that means that the momentum has kind of weakened to the downside and it's starting to gear back up again. So that's why we're buying now, because we don't want to buy when the momentum is just selling off. We want to wait until it curls back up. So if we look at the 7-hour chart, you can see that, all right, we had our vertical green line, so price was selling off, but we want to wait until we change the trend. And that's why right here, we got the buy now. All right, it's safe to enter in because we're starting to change the trend now. We're not going down as bad. Sometimes you will see though, buy now signal come in and then we'll sell back off to retest those lows, and then we'll ultimately put another signal in, and then this will be the true signal. That's why going out to the higher time frames is your best bet. You can also see here we have our 7-hour prepare to sell soon with the vertical red line, and then we have a 7-hour sell now. That flashed at 48 cents. And then a little bit after, we got at 47 cents a prepare to buy soon. Then we got a buy now at 40 cents, and then we just got a buy now at 35 cents. So let me see if I can go back to when it said 7-hour sell now. This was back November 5th. So we can see here November 5th, 6-hour prepare to sell soon, 6-hour prepare to sell soon, 7-hour sell now. That was our 7-hour sell now. So you're taking action on that. And you're never going all in. You're not buying now with everything you got or selling out with everything that you have in one signal. You want to do 13% per each one. So in the Discord, if you go to the trades and you go to Stargate strategy right here, follow this. So if you want to simplify things even more and keep things less stressful for knowing if you should buy or sell and how much, here's something that I found that works out the best. Every time an alert flashes either a sell now or a buy now, either sell 13% of said crypto or buy 13% of said crypto. So here's an example. So Avalanche, 4-hour buy now signal comes in. So, all right, you're going to buy Avalanche with 13% of whatever USD you're looking to put in. And then an 8-hour sell now flashes. All right, you're going to sell out 13% of what you have currently in Avalanche, of what you're holding. And then you do that, rinse, recycle, repeat for any coin you want. And it will naturally work out with the indicator, but only if you stay consistent with doing that 13% every time. It has to be consistent. And the signals you want to follow are the 4-hour, 6-hour, 8-hour, 9-hour, 12-hour, 1 day, and anything above. So a big signal that flashed on Bitcoin was like a 2-week buy now signal, right? So that's a huge high time frame, bigger picture move. This was like back over here, or like a 1-week buy now. Yeah, 1 week buy now. So you're putting 13% buying into Bitcoin. And then a 7-hour sell now comes in, so you're selling out 13%. And then another one comes in, you're selling out 13%. So you see what I mean? So that's how you want to go about it. For the day trades, so now I'll go to like a shorter time frame, 15 minute for the XRP chart. Oops. For the day trades, I would maybe only do 10% per signal, because you're going to get multiple of these, because like this whole trend down, like ideally you'd want to sell right here, buy right here, and then whenever we top here, sell there. If we pull down, you want to like just catch the trends like that. You don't want to catch these mini ones in here. But if you wanted to scalp like that, just know that there's going to be multiple signals in here. So like say you bought right here, all right, you put 10% in. You bought right here, you put 10% in. Bought right here, 10%. So now you're 40% in XRP on this day trade, and your average price is likely around like 34 or 35 cents, because you bought up here, bought up here, bought up here, bought up here. So you're dollar cost averaging in, and now the sell signals are coming in. So now you're going to dollar cost average out. So multiple sell signals come out. So then you'll sell 10%, sell 10%. So that's how you want to go about it. My suggestion is get comfortable with the higher time frame signals at first, and then work your way into day trades. Given this zone that we're in, this area where the prices are at, it's way better to just add to your positions than trying to get fancy at this bottom here. So yeah. So let's go to like a 10-day chart. Zoom out a little bit. So here we go. So this is like, so when you're on a high time frame, like a 10-day chart, you're going to get less signals because it's trying to get the bulk of the move. So like sell here, sell the top, buy the bottom, sell the top, buy the bottom, sell the top, buy the bottom, right? Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 signals flashed on the 10-day chart in all of XRP's history. But that's because we're on the higher time frame. We're getting the bulk of the move. This is a huge move. We're not getting the chop all in here. That will be like the 7-hour time frame, the 12-hour time frame. So that's what the time frames mean in there. It's not like, all right, XYO USD in 15 minutes, buy now. That's not the case. It's just talking about what time frame is the chart on. So you know, if it's low time frames like this, it's very short term. It could say buy now, but price could keep going down. But for the crypto signals in here, it's high time frame, swing trade, long-term trade. You're going to get less signals, but those signals are very on top of it. They hit kind of the bulks of the swings. So like a good one is like the 12-hour chart. If I go to the 12-hour chart on XRP, you'll see that, we had 1, 2, 3, 4 until we reach our ultimate bottom on the 12-hour. But if I went to the 3-day chart, then you can see like it just nailed the top and it nailed the bottom. So that's the difference between the time frames. So higher time frames, you get the bulk of the move, you have less trades, you get the whole meat of it here, and then you avoid yourself having to watch this like 24/7. So like say XRP here, say if I go to the 1-day chart, what I'd watch out for is 100% when we get that 1-day buy now signal in here. We already have the prepare to buy soons. When we get that buy now signal, I'd put your money in because it called the top here, sell warning and sell now over here around 53 cents around late September, early October. And now we finally got prepare to buy soon. So it's looking ready to now start to bottom out here and then recover and come back up here. And then it'll eventually flash a sell signal. So I think that covers it. I think that makes sense. What I like to do personally is utilize the automated signals plus the charts. So I don't want to just be flipping through the charts, seeing what's the signals are flashing. I utilize the Discord in the sense of, all right, if I'm doing the day trade, let's say, all right, so I'm looking here. I see XLM has a prepare to sell soon, 2 of them. It has, let's see if it had any other signals come in here in the past. Nope. So like XLM looks like it may be, so this was at 3:30 though. It's 4:47. So let's get something new. So I see Energy Web token has flashed a buy now. And then I look here, it flashed a buy now there, a prepare to buy soon there. So it looks like, all right, so I'm like, all right, it looks like Energy Web sold off. It seems like the selling pressure has weakened, and now we're seeing the momentum start to shift back to the upside. So now I'm going to go to trading view, and then I'm going to look at EWT and just give it the smell check. So I'll go to the 15-minute, and let's see if that's right. Yeah, so and I use the Heikin-Ashi candles. So what happened was we had the price rally up, so we're getting overextended, things were heating up, and you're preparing to sell because we want to sell when prices are higher. And then we got the vertical yellow line, so we sell now. And then we got to prepare to buy soon. Price was selling off hard. We got the buy now because things were starting to turn around. It did turn back down to retest a low. We got another prepare to buy soon. And now we're just waiting for that vertical blue line to flash the buy now signal. And it seems like we might get it in the next 10 minutes here. So that's what I'll do. I'll utilize the Discord to get all of the alerts bunched up in here, categorized. I can quickly glance at it on the go. And then if I'm really going to, put some money behind this, I want to give it the smell check, go to trading view, add the Stargate indicators on here, the same ones that are sending these alerts, and then give it the smell check. Obviously look at like support levels, other things and shit. But generally these things nail it as long as you're not going all in and all out. If you're going to go all in and all out, you want to go to like a 10-day, 1 week, 2 week time frame, like very high time frame. But if you want to, swing trade and stuff like that, you never want to go all in and all out. You want to keep some dry powder, and you want to dollar cost average into trades and out of trades. So yeah, that's it. We do have a 33 video course teaching you how to use the Stargate strategy signals. You get access to that. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Yeah, so we have the Stargate Indicator Signals course. There's around a good amount of videos in here, 33 videos. It will teach you, so an intro, navigating Stargate's website, apps to download and sign up for, how to navigate Discord, types of crypto analysis, what is an indicator anyways, setting up the indicator on your chart, navigating TradingView, how the Stargate signals work, how to use the Stargate strategy indicator basic, how to use the Stargate strategy detailed, then how to use our bonus indicator, and then what to do if the trade goes bad, scaling in and out of positions, setting up your own custom alerts, setting you up for remote trading, trade tracking, understanding the different types of investors, day trading, swing trading, long-term investing, putting it all together, and then time to trade. So if you want access to that, that is a little bit of a higher plan. I believe the Stardust only gets you access to the automated signals in the Discord, but the higher plan gives you access to this indicator directly where you can apply it to any chart, and you get access to this video course with all these tutorials. So you can sign up for that right on the website if you go to Stargate, or you can just send me a message through the website. I'll hook you up. Just let me know you're interested. And that's it. So any questions, clarifications you guys need about navigating the automated signals in the Discord, reach out through the website or on Discord letting me know. So that's it.